Okay, I'm going to draw a restaurant to 1-point perspective. First things first, always have your horizon line. This is where my vanishing point is going to be. The vanishing point is where all your lines converge, and it's very important because if you don't draw your lines going to the vanishing point, it's going to look very off and your buildings will not look like buildings. So, step number 1 is always start with a flat shape. So once you have your horizon line and vanishing point, always start off with your flat shape. And our buildings are usually rectangular. Okay, so I have my flat shape. Our vanishing point is to the right, so you're going to take the top here and the bottom here, and you're going to go to that vanishing point. And then we cut it off there. The next thing you might want to add will be a vertical line. It's important that the vertical line does not go past this bottom line here, so that your buildings will look like they are connected. If this line goes past, it will look like a whole new building next to this building, and they will be separate, but I want them to be a part of one. So it's very important that to keep them looking connected, you do not go past this line. So right there, I'm going to draw a horizontal line. Horizontal lines are lines going left to right. We're recreating a flat shape. Okay, always start with a flat shape. And then once you have your flat shape, take the top corners and the bottom to the vanishing point. See, so these lines go there and there. But I don't want it to go on forever. So I'm going to cut this into a block. So we have one large block with a smaller block that is connected to it. And because this vertical line never went past this bottom line, they share the same picture plane. And then you can add details to this and make it into a restaurant. So I'm going to add a trapezoid looking shape here. Okay. Going back, I cannot repeat this enough. Always start with a flat shape. So here's your flat shape. And then we take the top to the vanishing point. Here's the top. And it already lines up to the vanishing point because it is right on the horizon line. So all I need to do is take the bottom. So the bottom goes to the vanishing point. But we know that this building part overlaps this one. So you have to end it right here. So where this slant for the trapezoid pops out, right here, is where you add that trapezoid part. And it's going to go through to the other side. This will be behind because this one overlaps. This will go behind and it's going to pop out back on this side over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of shade that in so you can see it better. Okay. And then you can draw your doors. The bottom of the door is already going to the vanishing point, so the top must also go to the vanishing point. And you might want this trapezoid here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that. And this is a flat shape. And then you're going to go to the vanishing point right here. and then you'll have this slant match up with this one, and the top is already going to the vanishing point because it lines up right on the horizon line. So I'm going to go ahead and shade that in. Okay. Now all that's left to do is to draw vertical lines, and remember, vertical lines are lines going straight up and down. The bottom of these windows are on the side that goes to the vanishing point, so they should slant towards the vanishing point. This window is closest to you, so it's going to be bigger. This window is getting a little further away from you, so it's going to be smaller. Remember, the vanishing point is where all your lines go to, and it's where all things vanish or disappear. So if you want to create the illusion of depth, things should be getting smaller as you move towards your vanishing point. And I'm using these two windows here to line up with these two windows over here. Okay. Windows on the flat shape do not go to the vanishing point because they are facing you. So I'm using these windows again. This time I'm going to line them up this way. So this window is on the flat side. And that's how you do a restaurant.